Hello, I'm Pastor Red. How often do you judge others based on what you hear or think or what you see? In Matthew chapter 7, starting with verses 1 through 5, Jesus says, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at a speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First, take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." This passage is controversial. Many Christians and even non-Christians often quote verse 1, "Judge not, or you too will be judged," and interpret it to mean that we should never judge anyone. However, this interpretation must be revised because it takes the verse out of context. The command, "judge," in verse 5 of Matthew chapter 7, where it says, "Then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye," is an important reminder that we should not make hypocritical or condemning judgments, but that doesn't mean we cannot make judgments at all. Jesus warns against being too harsh or judgmental towards others, but it is still okay to use our judgments to make wise decisions and discern right from wrong, good from evil. So it is best to be fair and compassionate in our judgments while also being mindful of our own faults and shortcomings. In John chapter 7, verse 24, Jesus emphasizes the importance of judging wisely and correctly, not by mere appearances. To judge wisely means to look beyond the surface, knowing not everything that glitters is gold. First, judge yourself consciously and your actions before you judge others. Seek to understand the struggles and challenges of others and not rush to judging them based on outward appearances, snippets of half-truth, or gossip. Proper understanding comes from probing beyond what you see and practicing empathy and compassion. When you need to render judgment, base that judgment on the absolute truth of what you learn from God's Word, the Bible. The focus should be on discerning their actions, not condemning people unwisely. Our judgments should be based on the principles of righteousness that reflect the character of Christ. Christ commands us to love one another and extend grace and compassion to others, just as God has shown us. When you judge or condemn others incorrectly, you create barriers and hinder the potential for growth, healing, and harmony. Listen, my friend, Christ's teachings must inspire you to be a beacon of love in a world that often judges too harshly and quickly and fails to offer a second chance. May you be known for your forgiveness, compassion, and empathy, and may your actions reflect the grace of Christ. I'm Pastor Red. Check out my blog at GraciousHopeFellowship.com or get our app on your phone. It's free. Have a blessed day.